Welcome back to the Express on the waters of, where are we now? English Bay. We sailed from False Creek. I'll tell you, there's something really romantic about being on a sailboat. And this sailboat is popular for engagement photo shoots, wedding photos. And you might even think of it as an idea, as a place to pop the big question. And we're going to talk more about proposals coming up. But right now, we're going to see how the wedding bells are ringing in the new season.
There are thousands of options and hundreds of decisions to be made when planning a wedding. It can be overwhelming, and that's why we love the Wedding Ring online community and magazine.
High five!
Anne Warren explained.
We help thousands and thousands and thousands of brides.
How do they do that?
We interview and review our vendors, so we find out everything about them.
Laura Kelsa is the founder of the Wedding Ring Vancouver Island, and guess what?
And it's free for brides, so brides can check it out.
Free for brides.
That's important. Free.
We were invited to launch their first magazine at the Victoria Bridal Fair. They transported us in style. Laura Kelska made a great point.
It's such a destination spot here in Vancouver Island, so we really want to make it easy for the bride to check out who's really good. And we've got a lot of really good vendors.
You can say that again. And we love Ooh La La cupcakes. They sent cupcakes to our hotel rooms. I ate 3 of them. I still have some left. Sarah, how many of your cupcakes do you have left?
Oh, I didn't get any cupcakes.
Next, we starred in the Do's and Don'ts show, transformed by Maylux and Carly Flint. Can you guess which is which?
How did we decide who would be the what not to do? Well, they asked me which one of us would be more willing to be crazy and make fun of herself. And I mean, we both could, but Aubrey's always better at that.
Clearly. Well, Sarah got to channel Cinderella. I channeled RuPaul. See, ladies, more is not more. Thank goodness Carly Flint and Maylux transformed me right after the show. That's better. Along with the thousands of tips you'll find on the wedding ring, we would like to leave you with some for attending bridal fairs.
Number 1, come well, hydrated, and fed. Number 2, you meet so many people, take notes on the little business cards, right? I liked his glasses, or I like his hat. And 3rd, come for just 3 specific vendors that you're looking for. Don't try to do it all at once.
And last but certainly not least, wedding day or wedding fair, footwear is key.
Comfortable feet for your wedding.
Yep, I was wearing heels earlier and I had to take them off. Had to.
Get some
She
slippers.
knows.
Slippers for your wedding day.
We had a blast, and the memories were captured by Nicole Taylor Photography. For Shaw TV, we're the Wedding Bells.
The Wedding Bells are hosting a new show on Shaw TV, one that you could be a part of. If you'd like us to capture all the excitement and planning as you head down the aisle to I Do, then email us theproposal@shaw.ca and tell us what you have planned, and you could be a part of our new reality show. Now, as for plans, we're joining our Sea to Sky host Nicole Fitzgerald in Whistler Village, and I know she has big plans for the summer. How's the riding up there?
It's been fantastic, an incredible start to the season. In Squamish, they kick things off with the opening of the Full Nelson just behind Quest University. And here in Whistler, it was all about the WORCA bike swap.
I just know there's like really good deals at the bike swap here. Get like pros bringing in their bikes for really cheap. I was just waiting for this.
Taking that one?
Yeah.
The Whistler Off-Road Cycling Association's annual bike swap. It's what makes Whistler go round.
This is my first year getting into cross country, so just had to get a bike. I have downhill bikes, but my first cross country bike.
That's right, downhill bikes. Bikes as in plural. And when those bikes come at a price of a small car, things really add up. After all, no self-respecting Whistlerite has just one. There are cross-country bikes and downhill bikes, commuter bikes and racing bikes. And so every year the Sea to Sky and Lower Mainland community lines up to add to their collection, dropping off bikes to be sold and picking up bikes to be ridden.
The biggest tip is just to line up early, because when that opens up, you'll see a huge line of people all wanting to get in to get the bargains. Last year, we sold $125,000 worth of bikes in 3.5 hours.
Shiny things, so pretty. Like crows, we flock to them. And that's when WORCA Club members like Money Monroe Duncan come into play.
You know what? This one looks pretty good. Here, So what we want to do is we want to look and make sure that the frame size is appropriate for your size. We just kind of look over, make sure the brakes are working, make sure there's no problems with the mechanics, and then we let you test drive it, and then we'll see if it fits you, and we'll make sure it fits you properly.
All proceeds from the swap benefited the Whistler Off-Road Cycling Association, a local club that hosts weekly social rides and races, as well as programming just for kids.
All summer long, we offer camps for kids from 6 years old through 15. They spend a week mountain biking through the trails of Whistler with kids of like ability. There isn't a trail in Whistler that we don't have children on at some point.
200 kids will be pedaled through the week-long day camps at a cost of $199 to Whistler and Pemberton residents. 1,600 adults, roughly 1 in 8 Whistler residents, will opt for the Monday and Thursday toonie rides, including Dragon King Provost, the swap's newest recruit.
It's super light. The brakes are XTR brakes, really nice. My friends want them. I'm a pretty lucky find, actually, really good deal on the bike.
A new bike that will take this rider to new places and experiences, thanks to WORCA. From Whistler, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.
Again, the Charlie's Angels social race is July 27th to the 28th. Love that name for a ladies-only event. The race starts in the bike park and then filters into the cross-country trails. And if you're interested, sign up now because last year's event sold out. You're watching The Express. We're on the waters of English Bay. And coming up after the break, we have more events that are unique to BC.
He was born with cerebral palsy.
A World of Smiles telethon, and one of the most important reasons to support it.
May is the gardening month.
Quality assured collision road trip, and where to get advice from the planting pros. The Express, we are your local voice.
The Express is brought to you in part by Plum, fashion supplier to host Johanna Ward.
Welcome back to The Express on the waters of English Bay. Wow, what a day. It's gorgeous out here. Reminds us not to take anything, any moment for granted. And with that in mind, a World of Smiles telethon is coming up on May the 27th. 6 hours of a live telethon featuring local and international performers and a chance to hear local patients' stories and meet youth like Devon to be inspired.
Yeah, so we need to get something for lunch going, make moves. Devon Sadu, how are you, brother? Good to see you. Nice. I'm going to put on some cha.
The Sadus are a lively, loving family. The oldest is Ryan, then Rhea, then twins Jenna and Devon. Jenna and Devon were born premature, and Devon has had many complications to his health as a result.
He was born with a more severe impact of that birth. He was born with cerebral palsy, which actually was diagnosed as what they call spastic quadriplegia cerebral palsy, which means it affects all his limbs, not just because cerebral palsy is a very minimal to extreme type of condition, and he is totally dependent. He's in a wheelchair. He's nonverbal in that he doesn't form words and those type of things or communicate that way intentionally.
But he does communicate, and his family communicates with him.
You wait for Champions League game? Barca, Chelsea? Agreed. Thank you. Good man.
He is extremely bright. He understands everything we say. And how we can tell is his expressions are so appropriate. If it's funny, he laughs. If it's sad or scary, he's scared and he'll start to cry. But he recognizes voices like you would not believe. His auditory hearing is just like he's sharp as a tack.
When I first saw him, his hip was dislocated in spite of his previous operation.
Now 18, Devon has spent a lot of time at Children's Hospital.
How long?
Yeah, typically I see them back about between 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
We come into contact with so many different people, and the common element is that they all care.
Devon, how do you feel today? Much better? Yes. Yes, you do. The quality of care, sensitivity towards his needs, our needs, has been amazing. And they're open to talk to you. They give you all the time that you need to understand what he's going to be going through. The follow-ups have been amazing. But the doctors have been truly, truly amazing.
Beautiful.
And again, now what it becomes about is giving your child, I think, the best quality life possible. Finding out what that is and working with whomever you have to make that happen. And I think Children's Hospital has been an integral part of that quality of life for Devon.
In Surrey, I'm Kendall Harris for Shaw TV.
Hey, life is good, right?
Shaw TV is putting on a World of Smiles telethon on May the 27th. You can make a donation at aworldofsmiles.ca and help benefit youth and children like Devon and his family. You're watching The Express, and another thing to make you smile, the weather. Those April showers have given way to sunshine and May flowers. So on today's Quality Assured Collision road trip, we're hitching a green thumb to Burnaby.
Travel along with us as we explore the many marvelous attractions and activities of beautiful British Columbia on the Quality Assured Collision road trip.
Spring has sprung, and it's time to get your garden on. We're taking a road trip to Garden Works in Burnaby.
The absolute biggest trend in gardening these days is growing your own groceries. And it's so easy to get started. You don't need a big garden. You can actually grow your veggie garden on your patio. Lettuce, tomatoes, herbs. I love an herb garden. This is oregano.
Oh!
And so it's fantastic for pizzas or your pasta dishes. Wow. Fresh pasta with fresh oregano.
Smells like Italy. We tasted our way through the extensive herb section, tasting fresh versions of herbs like stevia.
Oh my gosh.
It is nature's sweetener.
That's like biting into a sugar cube.
Besides the edible plants at Garden Works, there's also a wide selection of flowering plants.
Flowers grow wonderfully here. Albeit we have a shorter summer season, but there are so many options, incredible flowers. Flowers for shade, flowers for full sun. There's really so many options, and you can have wonderful success.
And if you don't get a lot of sun shining on your backyard or balcony, Leanne advises looking for these kinds of plants.
Hostas, and you can plant up some various different mosses and add a little bit of color. And
this looks ready to go. You guys have prearranged this gorgeous...
That's right. Made for you. Custom,
made for me, who doesn't garden.
Made for you, custom container. Yeah, we love to do that.
Garden Works is full of the kind of inspiration that could turn even me into a gardener. And Leanne says there's no better time to start than right now.
May is the gardening month. You will never find at any other time of the year the selection and the variety to choose from. So now is definitely the time to come in and give gardening a try, or if you're an experienced gardener, find something new and exciting.
Excellent advice that I think I just might take. In Burnaby, I'm Kendall Harris for Shaw TV.
Give it a taste. It's,
oh my God, like lemon.
Yeah, it's got a great little lemon bite to it.
Wow.
Entertaining and informative, the Quality Assured Collision road trip. Weekends on Shaw TV. Always something new and exciting.
The website is gardenworks.ca to find a location near you and to get more information on getting that spring garden going. And for more things that are happening around town, we've got the 1, 2, 3 on your FYI.
Radar's Quality Assured Collisions FYI is presented by Radar's Quality Assured Collision, an ICBC Valet accredited repair facility.
The ITM Model Look of 2012's Glamour Finale show is June 7th. Over $10,000 in prizes will be awarded, including an all-expense-paid trip to China to compete in China's largest model search. Pump up your tires, strap on your helmet, and join Bike to Work Week, running May 28th to June 3rd in communities all over BC. Test your math skills on June 16th at the NSCU Squamish Test of Mettle, a 67K cross-country mountain bike race with over 12,000 meters of climbing and 35 kilometers of single track.
Radar's Quality Assured Collisions FYI was presented by Radar's Quality Assured Collision.
You can also go to the website VancouverSailingCharters.com to book your own sailing adventure and sightseeing tour or to play skipper for the day. And tomorrow on the Express, Grant's going to do a photo shoot with us right here on the deck. And I'm very curious to see what he's going to do about my hair. Anyway, thank you for watching the Express only on Shot TV. We'll see you next time.